CTV family, catch us live. CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
Welcome back to the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening show in the motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching Ekse live. Earlier on the show, Lwandile chatting to Ulrich, who's the principal, Llama at It's all enticing. I wish I could go back to high school. Not literally. But when I see this space, it makes me want to redo my high school and imagine myself studying again because of this wonderful space. It's very attractive. Why do you think that an attractive space makes it easier for students to learn harder and come back to school tomorrow? Because a lot of you like bunking school, I know.
Yeah, great question. I think the biggest benefit is that it allows you just to have an intentional space.
Yeah.
That you can get focused. You know, sometimes at home things can be all over the place. If you can come in here, you can come in and have a right space where you can work from.
Yeah.
And also just like switch it up a little bit, right? Come downstairs, come have a coffee with your friend.
Yeah.
Talk about the assignments that you've just been through. So it just allows that flexibility for you to sort of get out of the space what it is that you need.
So the motto here is think outside the classroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you look around, it doesn't look like a conventional classroom.
Yeah,
It
sure.
probably is closer to what we call a co-working space or a co-learning space.
Yeah.
And that is the way of the future of work. So
Yeah.
how about giving kids that experience already from a younger age?
Yeah.
Where they can learn those great habits from the beginning.
Boys and girls, this is Kobus du Toit, who is the campus manager as well as the senior learning coach. Kobus, what does your day-to-day look like? What does your job entail as the campus manager?
Yeah, sure. So I've pretty much got one leg in the operations, so I'm making sure that the space is ready, that everything is working, that we have a safe environment for the kids. And then the other leg, I'm basically in the student success team, where I'm working as a mentor. So I'm not teaching necessarily academic content, but I'm teaching the kids life skills, study skills. How do you get through the academic program well? You know, what are those skills that you need to learn as a digital citizen? So, or the life skills, like creating a cohesion with the group, so that you're not sitting there by yourself alone, but you have a group of friends that you can come to. And my place is I'm just the host of that experience for the kids.
I love that you touched on safety and security because when I was coming into the building with my co-host, we struggled to get in. Was that intentional?
Yes, I think that is one thing we want to make sure that everybody who does come through the doors is meant to come through the doors.
Sure, like us.
Yes, exactly. So I think that's basically we want to make sure that everybody is safe inside. We have academic hours. That means that you can only stay inside. But we also want you can use the outside garden. There's a beautiful walkway that you can go through. So we have a very sophisticated system actually for access control, which actually already checks your temperature. It's a facial recognition system. So we keep track of security and attendance records through the whole process as well.
Yeah, I was so excited to come through today because I had hopes of meeting the students, but because of the Department of Education and pushing the date of the opening of the schools to the 15th of February, we couldn't, but we will be coming back so that we can have a little chat with them. But when they come through on the 15th of February, what can the students expect on their first day of school?
Yeah, a very warm welcome first of all. And a sort of a ticket into the community. And I think what I'm wearing around my neck here is an access card. So we will have a welcome ritual, which will basically welcome them into the community.
Yeah.
So we can still bring in these little things in the way that we have our lifestyle and our living over here.
Yeah.
But then we just want to make sure that they're set up, that they've got Wi-Fi access, they've got a locker, they've got a desk, they know the expectations of the space, but also just to be able to create basically become familiar with how to use the space. Because I think as you walk in, familiar is not what you're used to. So we have to then definitely also just kind of see how you can use these different spaces and make it a place of joy.
Valunture was first introduced in South Africa in Johannesburg, then Cape Town. Are there plans of expanding and having campuses in some more provinces, perhaps KZN, perhaps the Eastern Cape?
Right, I mean, these are the two flagship campuses, but as demand grows and we get more people that are interested in this way of learning, because it is a paradigm shift that needs to happen, then by all means, let's open up more campuses, which can be a network of campuses across.
We saw where Rick and Bob conducted their interview and they just seeing our interview right here, but I feel like taking a tour around the campus.
Similar to Valunture, we're about to go on an adventure. You see what I did there? Okay, so they're gonna take us around on a tour of the school, and I must say, guys, it's gorgeous, but I don't want to talk too much. Let's actually go see it. So what is this area?
So this is what we call the multi-purpose space. This is where you can see there's a bit of a bar area over here. Well, that's also where they're going to have their lunch served. And then there's a big dining table over there as well where we will have our lunch together. So it's a real space where we can just kind of get to know, just catch up on.
Boys and girls, there are a lot more spaces to see. I suggest that we go back to the studio, and when we return, there's more to see right here.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screen.
Shout out to Darren Lee. I know you're watching. Kobus, the campus manager, as well as Rick Greener, the principal of Valunture of school. Future, there's more to it than what we just saw. I guess we're gonna make viewers see much more tomorrow right here on Ekse. So keep it locked up at Cape Town Television. Who she opened the show?
Yeah,
Dude, Tooligit was on fire.
Very, very, very amazing performance. I also like this one as well. So we're about to have a conversation with her right now to find out more about what it is that she represents. She goes by the name Entail, but popularly known as Tooligit to Quit. Welcome to the show. Siyabulela xesha lakho. Tooligit to Quit, when I hear that phrase, I want to know what inspired the term and then what got you into music.
Actually, Tooligit, I remember about grade 12, it was around about 2015, I was chilling with the guys, and then the guys, vocalist, but as I started to band this they were like, putting stage name, so I was Tooligit, because of fun and I was like, okay, and and the sound was Tooligit, but it then Tooligit, because I give up, so it's Tooligit to quit, my brother. So
Speaking of not giving up, you've been in the game for quite a while, because I remember seeing your music video for the first time on Hype It Up, and way back then, I think you were ahead of your time, because I haven't seen anybody doing a music video in Indiana to date, and that was a couple of years ago.
And in then I did that video and
so much stuff. How I was chatting to Lwandile, I'm like, Tooligit is a performer. So much so that social media is going abuzz right now. If you tune in Ekse live on Facebook, you're gonna see comments as in Django. Lion Dopey Lloyd says, you are tuned in. Undi celeb go uti. Oh my God, sis Tuli. I'm throwing love, global love. Mabru, sisonke babukele uJarden is no Mvebake, no Ken Grizzly, there's Luyolo Beja, all the best mdase. Africa Mkrichwana is sending his shout outs. How does that make you feel that unayo backup from where you come from, and even from people that have not met you personally, but they see artistry yako and they vibing with it?
It means a lot, because ndithe kandifika emculweni bendizidawutha kuqala ndizidawutha ndingayazi uba ndingayenza le nto ndikhule so much emculweni ndixelele ndiyavuya futhi so abantu xa bendinika the support le bandinika yona ngoku ndiba amazed, like ndiba amazed banika laa nto uba keep going, like keep going suyeka so yilaa nto indenza ndonwabe ke le.
I want to talk more about your sound.
Okay, sorry, but
okay, back to the sound. I want to understand what inspires your son. I understand Bukale Mameli Spaza Kakulu, and then at some point we introduced to trap. Describe your sound. What inspires Mkulu?
Actually, my sound it has to do with umculo ndimamelayo mna kwixesha lami ixesha kandihleli ndodwa ndimamela itrap only, and xa itrap endiyimamelayo yamacherry. So ndithe ngonisekomani mosindisuke ekomani, so I was there ndifunda ndingamenzi umculo but ndandimamela oPhoenix iDreamers Club oKidio abantu abakhulu
Legends.
besiphaza like i-legends bra so ndabanalani uba ndimane ndixelela uba ngenye imini ndizoyenza le nto nam ndizofana nabo so into yandenza ndenza isiphaza ngabo but ke esam isiphaza ndisenze differently because ndifike kwixesha le-trap so ndithathe esaa siphaza ndasimixa ne-trap ugqiba ndasimixa ne-style endisifumana kwamanye amamedi asuka like overseas amamedi endibamamelayo ayingawala amamedi amanye amamedi amamelanga that's why ndingafani nabo yabo that's why I'm doing legit bra
There's
so
so
yeah.
much, so much texture into everything that you put on. You cannot help but notice you when you're on stage. Even when ubukele TV, like Metro focuses on you. What do you attribute artistry yakho to? Who are some of your inspiration, and what are you planning, and how are you gonna change the game? Because you're none other than.
Fun now. So actually okokuqala the first person ondenza ndibe inspired is ubaby daddy wam is Royal Ozi but naye artist but that guy he's so talented bro like wenza ne-beat producer wenza yonke but he's started as a competition naye whatever yenzayo ndifuna ukwenza more than yena he's a goat bro so whatever yenzayo ndiye ndifuna uba I want to be like him I want to write like ngale ndlela writer ngayo so he's actually one of the people abandenza ndibe kule ndawo but into endenza ndibe like on fire stage like ngala ndlela ndindiwonise ngayo is uba andimoya umhlaba when I'm on stage bro I don't mind abanye abantu noba ningandijonga nithi kutheni but mna ndinimindeni ndenza le nto ndiyithandayo ndiba kulaa planet yam ndodwa cause planet ndiyaphambili so yeah bro
oko besiqalile interview yokuba mention amacheri ndabona you're all for women empowerment
the Royal Ozi the other day he said like why when ungekho fence lokhu mamela amacheri odwa like xa ku YouTube mamela amacheri because ndifuna uba kule level bakuyo akhona amacheri adope like nalapha SA overseas like OD they did their own thing wenze yakhe into abantu besithi how D but wayebabonisa uba it's not about bona it's not about it's about yena so there's the same thing nama ndimindele omnye umntu ndenza le nto ndiyenza ndiyazi izandibeka ekugqibeleni because I want to do everything for umama bro everything for umama.
As we advocate for you women empowerment, how is it being part of the group JSR IMG with Amajid Award?
Bro I had to prove I've got yes
okay
so I had to prove it too because babe baninzi they were like 10 or more than 10 guys and there was the only female and babe sithi ka recorder xa recorder ba record and it kanifuna ufaka ivesi they were like ndibona ba there's a doubt ekhoyo pha they didn't understand me ngale ndlela ndizi-understand ngayo babe ngayazi banayo le power band ngoku they were like ukhulile bra and nam xa ndizimamela like yayingendimi lowa ndandingaculi kanje because of ndafunda I had to prove uba nam ndinayo le nto banayo and ngoku sibhala ngendlela yoba bathi babe inspired ndim then ingoma bona bathi yo khasipake nje okay that's a point ndiwinile.
It's such a refreshing matter. You know, you're not boring, and you are as exciting as much as you sound excited about everything that you're talking about. And I guess that you are excited about the future as well. You've got plans.
Be excited, Brandy, excited. Like in Coupe EPM, it was Ukanya. Wathanda from the track yokuqala bendiperforma from itrack yokuqala to itrack yesi-9 akekho umuntu omamela njalo amamela itrack engazikhipha ngetrack but mna ndibabonise the project uba nangu-Tooligit ndiyazi-introduce because zange ndakhupha any project endixela yezi uba ndingu-Tooligit so this year ndaye ndayikhupha nge-1st kaJanuary I was like kuzokhanya and kuzokhanya kulo nyaka ungayiqheli.
Where can people find this project?
It's actually you can get it on my accounts and there's poster like on Facebook and there's posting links but unganifumana naku-Audio Mac naku-SoundCloud naku-YouTube everywhere ungandisearch uzandifumana and so be disappointed brand ndibaphathele abakho ready abakho ready.
Next week I'm shooting a music video in a month's time and I'll see when it happens. You've got plans for izinto ofuna uzenza.
Whatever.
Tell me who important for artist ifunule yonke project artist ngayo.
And speaking of uplana bra even the project endikhuphe ngoku from last year but ndaye ndazixelela uba andiplananga anything I have to plan uba ndayikhupha nditheni ndifuna uyikhupha ngala date whatever I do I have to plan even the video ndinetrack endigqibileyo is called Udoubt because ndizama uprove ndizama ubabonisa uba aba bebendawuta they are wrong. So la track is gonna drop like soon, so announce a date, but it's done. So yonke into abantu abayifunayo bangayifumana bangayifumana, but ngexesha eli-right, that's it.
What are some of the artists that you would like to work with up Ekapa?
Andithanda uzifana nabantu ingxaki.
Yeah?
But bakhona ingxaki abantu ii-artists zalapha ezininzi they like to baweyishe. Ubona umuntu ii-artists zalapha ziyakwazi ukuthi zicula nawe kwi-track but zibe zisa wena. Ziyakwazi ukuthi ii-artists zalapha zithi zicula nawe zibe zifuna uzivavanya. So that's why ndingathanda usebenza nabantu, but ndingathanda usebenza with OGs, OGs like Kido one inspiration like Kido, Redondo, like Phoenix, like maninzi namamedi, like uthi izokwenzeka phakathini. I have to nzenzeke because sabe si represent the females zalapha eCape Town, but yeah zininzi artists, but ezinye they like to doubt, they like to weigh your options. Andithanda umuntu ondiweyishayo ke mna. Once wandweyisha, I don't fucking mind you. Sorry about the language.
Ooh, she done did it. You know, one of our mandate, which is very important for tonight as we Ekse, is to provide inspiration for our e-aspirants. And people are watching you right now and they're being fed life through you.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the young little girl that is watching Tooligit and thinking, oh my goodness, I want to be like her in 2025?
And bakhona abantu abandibukela, even my sisters zinibukele like right now, but bona basekoma ndisho ba-inspired. Into endifuna uyithetha kwii-sisters ezikhulayo, whatever abantu abayenzayo, don't give up. If uyayithanda into, don't mind uba omnye umntu uthini. Just keep on going ngale nto uyithandayo. You will never go wrong ngento oyithandayo. You will never go wrong ngenza kwi-decision, because nguwe wedwa umntu ozaziyo, uyayazi leyo. Before umntu akwazi funeka uzazi wena. So whatever uyenzayo, you have to uba uyithande kuqala. You have to uba ube ne-love ne-passion for yona. Then from then you can do anything. You can conquer the world, with the spirit that you keep going. Kuzolunga awuve suvuke namhlanje so famous. You have to ba sokole, you have to ba ufunde, you have to ba ugrow, like
Sure, conquer.
Conquer,
Yeah, we appreciate you making time for us and all the best for the future, yeah?
Thank you, Baba, thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna conquer Ekse live
Yeah.
one more time. When we shut down the show, keep it up right here. Lwandile is coming back with Lead for Life. No, I will give you Liza, keep it up right here.
Thank you very much, Dad.
Yes.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.